Okay, so in my last video, I was trying to go on this tangent, but honestly, I was just so vindicated and hungry that I just couldn't even talk. So I'm gonna keep it really short, but when I came into this group of people with my hubby, he had been friends with a lot of them for a long time, but what they didn't realize was we grew up together. We known each other from kindergarten through 8th grade, and we had lost touch. So when we hung out again, we went really fast because it felt like we picked up right where we left off. These new friends were pretty supportive at first. The majority of them still are, but some of them turned and kind of like they were gossiping not only about me but other people. But at one point, the focal point was me. No one really had anything bad to say because they didn't really know me, you know? Jonathan knows me, so I had nothing to prove to these people. Well, at one point, they really tried to make it seem like something was going on with him and this other girl. And I kind of got paranoid at one point, thinking that there was. And I honestly didn't care. I just didn't want anybody to lie to me. I didn't know who to trust, you know? So, at one point that phases out, right? But during that time, I had confided in one of the friends I had gotten close to, or so I thought. You know, we call each other prima, which means cousin in Spanish. Okay, I really don't know how to eat these without like having to lift them up, but I cannot lift them up right now. And you know, I kind of pulled her to the side and I was like, can you just tell me, you know, just based off your experience since you were here when I wasn't, like, do you think there was like something going on, like anything? And I could see at the time that she was trying to be, you know, a good person and like not get involved. But all she needed to tell me was like, no, I don't think so, or because there wasn't. So ever since then, our friendship really wasn't the same. But I just had more boundaries up with her because I thought I could trust her more. And then I'm pretty sure like that got around, you know. On top of that, that girl lived above us for some time because we all decided to be roommates. It was a different time back then. And it was just really awkward and tense. But I was like, okay. Well, it turns out... Oh, well, this is important to the story. So Sandy, and I'll call this other girl Agua. I don't even know what time it is. I don't have my watch. Okay, I have like 5 more minutes. Well, it doesn't matter. Turns out this whole time while we thought like things were being played out, there was something going on between Jonathan and Agua. It was actually between Sandy's now husband and Agua. But not like that. You know, here I was thinking that Jonathan was the one who was like in love with Agua, because, you know, she's just that type of person where it's hard not to be in love with her. Like, even as a chick, I was like, okay. It was just sad because we could have been friends, Agua and I, but we were really like pinned against each other to be like, oh, the two pretty Latinas, one versus the other. I mean, it could have just been all the Latinas chilling, you know, Sandy, Agua, and I. Well, Sandy and Agua were friends, and now they're not friends, or things are weird, because Sandy's now, I'm smiling because it's just so ironic, like the irony. Sandy's now husband, like, John Cusack, is it John? John Cusack the shit out of her, like, outside her Agua's house with the radio, like, declaring his love for her. But it didn't happen like that. It was more like drunkenly professing his love for her after he got married. Like, this whole time I was made to feel crazy because I was like, there's nothing going on with them. But then, like, pictures would be posted, or like weird certain events would happen, or like people would say things, and like I got paranoid. I was like, who's lying to me? Like, you know, and I knew Agua never wanted my man, but some girls are competitive where they like don't want somebody, but like the second somebody else gets them, they're like, so I was going crazy. I'm like, is this bitch after my man or not? Like, why are people making it seem like there might be? But that was like in the very beginning of a relationship, and I was like trying to learn trust. And boy, did we ever. Alright, I can't finish this right now because I think I have like not even 5 minutes left, but that's the vindicating story. Your girl's not crazy. I mean, I am. But now I'm like, oop. Bye, y'all.